You want financial freedom. You're doing the affirmations, you're doing the scripting, you're doing the visualizations every day, but yet nothing is changing for you financially. Why? Because there are certain vibrational blocks which we're going to look at today that once you clear off will put you in the right space to receive the finances that you've been asking for. So today let's explore the different vibrational blocks that people have towards money that is stopping them from attracting what they want. Hello and welcome. My name is Kartika Nair and you're watching Synchroshakti. So let's start with the very first block. The first block is that a part of you does not want to be rich. Now, before you click off from this video and think, I clicked on this video because I wanted to be rich and now you're telling me maybe a part of me doesn't want to be rich, let me explain. Sometimes we block ourselves from financial freedom because a part of us feels that when we become rich, something bad will happen to us or people will take our money for granted. So we block the finances from coming because a part of us fears what happens when we have the money. Some people fear that they'll get robbed or they'll get hacked. Some people fear that people will take their money for granted and they'll keep having to pay for stuff. I'll give you a personal example of mine. When I started becoming rich, a lot of my friends and family would take my money for granted and say, she's rich, she can pay for it. But deep down, I didn't want to pay for it. But I had to say yes because I had the money. So I started blocking the money from coming to me just so that I had an excuse to tell them as to why I couldn't pay for the stuff that they wanted. So instead of just saying, no, I don't want to buy you stuff, I blocked the money so I had a legitimate excuse to tell them, hey, I don't have the money coming in right now, so I can't buy you stuff. Who was in disadvantage there was me. So instead of learning to put boundaries for what I pay for and what I don't, I just decided to block the money. Now the same thing is happening to you. There's some aspect of you that might feel that there's something unsafe about having a lot of money. Maybe you fear that you won't be able to manage it. Maybe you fear that something bad will happen to you. So if this is you, comment below saying it is safe for me to have money. Comment that below. It is safe for me to have money. The second vibrational issue they have is that they see money as something that's far above or greater than they are. So they will do the visualization, affirmation, scripting, but money is something much bigger than them. They'll stay the same old person, but the money seems to be larger than them. So when they're visualizing money, they're looking at money above them and not on the same level as them or below them. So this is a worthiness issue. It's a self-concept issue. You don't see yourself at par with money. You see yourself as being less than money. So how do we change that? We change that by changing how we see ourselves. You need to be convinced that you are rich before the money can come to you. I'll repeat that. You have to be convinced that you are rich before the money can come to you. Work on convincing yourself that you are a rich money giant before the money can even come to you. So if that is you, comment below saying, I am a rich money giant. I am a rich money giant. I am bigger than the money that I'm pulling in. To block number 3 is worthiness. We all know this one. This is common knowledge. Is most people block money because they feel that they're not worthy of it. Either they feel they're not worthy of it because they've not worked hard enough, they've not struggled for it enough, because they're not educated enough, because they're too young, too old, different background, whatever reason they have for believing the money, they're not worthy of money. But the truth is, you were born worthy of everything good in this universe. You don't have to explain to the sun why you're worthy of being sustained by the sun. Same way, money itself has no free will of its own. It doesn't care what your age is, what your physical form is like, what color of your skin, what's your gender, what your parents are like, what your past is like. It cares about nothing. It only cares about your emotions. How much you are resonating with financial freedom. How much aligned you are to that feeling of money coming into your life. That feeling of being supported. That's all it cares about. It goes towards your feelings. So if your feelings are in lack, money flows in lack. If your feelings are in abundance, money flows in abundance. But you were always born worthy. Money does not care of anything else but your emotional state, your vibrational state towards money. So if this one is you, worthiness, Comment below saying, every day in every way I grow richer and richer. Comment that below. Moving on to the fourth vibrational block. This one is a huge one, but it's also something that's commonly known, and this is stinky ideas about money. So your attitude towards what money is and the beauty and the power that money has to so much good makes such a difference in what you attract. So changing ideas of money. Money is not something that you work hard for. Money is not something that you have to earn. Money is not something that decides whether you're worthy or not. Money is pure energy. You can use that energy for good, or you can use that energy for bad. You can see it as good, or you can see it as bad. Money itself is not good or bad. It is a neutral energy of exchange. It's an energy of support. Okay, you choose your attitude towards money. Imagine this: if money was your boyfriend or girlfriend and you kept having stinky judgments towards them, would they stay? Think about it. If that is you, type in the chat saying, what benefits me benefits others. What benefits me benefits others. Moving on to the fifth vibrational issue people have when it comes to money is their attitude when receiving money and when spending money. When they receive money, if your attitude is this is not enough, you are in the vibration of lack, which means more lack will come to you. And when spending money, if you're in a pinchy feeling that you hate spending money, again, attitude of lack, which means more lack will come to you. So flipping it around, when you get money, even if it's a little bit, start appreciating that little bit because it's going to grow. I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life. And as you appreciate, it's going to keep appreciating more. When you're spending, you're creating a flow. I appreciate that I have this money to spend because as I spend, more will come back to me. It's a currency. It moves. It's like a electric wire. When I spend, it will come back to me. So when I spend, I'm so happy that I'm adding to someone else's abundance. And when I add to someone else's abundance and I'm happy that other people are abundant, that happiness trains my subconscious mind to see money as a good thing, abundance as a good thing, and will start coming back to me as well. Give from your heart. So your attitude when giving and your attitude when receiving is like that golden ticket to receiving money. So if this is you, comment below saying, I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life. I appreciate the flow of financial blessings in my life. Type it below, I will bless it. And if you want to change your life, not just when it comes to money, but also your relationships, also your health, also the contribution you have to society, actualizing into the highest version of yourself. If this is for you, I have wonderful news. We have two more webinars coming up. 111 Days to a Perfect Life. We have it on the 25th of September as well as on the 30th. You can come for either one. The webinar, we just did the same webinar on the 18th. It got phenomenal reviews. I will show you the reviews right now. And now that you've seen the reviews of this class, you know what it can do for you. 111 Days to a Perfect Life, or how to build the perfect life in 111 days. It's all there. Just come, study, apply. That's it. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Namaste.